In the heart of the African continent, where the sun burns the land and the wind whispers ancient stories through the tall grasses, a war rages. A war not born of politics, not waged for power, wealth, or ideology, but a war for survival, for supremacy, and for the very soul of the savannah. This is the story of two apex predators locked in a never-ending feud, the majestic lion, king of beasts, and the relentless hyena, queen of the underdogs. Their conflict spans millennia. Their tactics evolve with every generation, and the ground they fight on is stained with blood, both theirs and that of those who get caught in their crossfire. Welcome to the Eternal War, Africa, the land where legends clash. Picture the Serengeti at dawn. The golden sun casts long shadows over acacia trees, herds of wildebeest march across the plains, and flocks of birds soar over cracked riverbeds. But beneath this tranquil surface, the wilderness simmers. Every corner hides an ambush, every silence hides a predator, and two forces stalk the land, watching each other, waiting. The lion and the hyena, enemies by nature, opposites in style, equals in danger. The lion, power, pride, and precision. The lion walks like it owns the land, because in many ways, it does. Their manes not only intimidate rivals, but protect their necks in battle. They are massive, up to 250 kilograms of raw, coordinated aggression. Males with thunderous roars can be heard from 8 kilometers away. But the true muscle behind the pride, the lion is. These huntresses move like shadows. Coordinated, calculated, deadly. They are the core of the pride's survival. They raise the cubs, defend the territory, and execute ambushes with military precision. A lion pride is a family, but also a war machine. The hyena, strategy, chaos, and cunning, misunderstood in documentaries, but feared by those who know the wild. Now, enter the rival. The hyena, stronger than any mammal, its size, capable of crushing bone in seconds. Their social structure is built on dominance, ranking, and precision communication. Mocked in folklore, spotted hyenas aren't just scavengers. They're elite hunters, responsible for up to 95% of their own kills in certain regions. Their secret weapon, intelligence. A hyena's brain is larger than a lion's in proportion to its body. A zebra, still warm, still steaming in the cool air. Her cubs, hiding in the brush, wait for her return. And its jaw. Hyenas are matriarchal, led by dominant females, larger and more aggressive than the males. And when a clan forms a circle around a lion, they do not bluff. They come to kill. The battle begins. A clash of worlds. Imagine the scene. A lone lioness finishes a kill. If she loses the kill, her pride goes hungry. Her cubs might not survive the week. Claws rake across the air. A hyena goes down. The others scream, but she's not alone. Shadows gather around her. First one, hyena appears. Then another. Then 10. Then 30. Cackling, yipping, barking. And it's only one chapter in the war. They close in, fanning out like soldiers in array. The lioness snarls, unwilling to back down. She knows what's at stake. She charges. But they don't run. They regroup. They attack again and again. And again. She's driven off. Injured. Furious Fictua goes to the mob. This is not an ambush. It's a coordinated assault. A conflict written in the bones. This is not random violence. This is not a rare encounter. Lions and hyenas have been competing for millennia. Fossil records show their ancestors clashing over carcasses since the Ice Age. Across savannas, deserts, and woodlands. Wherever the two species coexist, so does their rivalry. They compete for territory. They compete for prey. They even kill each other's cubs to weaken the next generation. A lion will go out of its way to kill hyena pups if it finds their den. Hyenas will isolate and kill lone lions, especially younger or older individuals. They remember, they retaliate, and they escalate. Lions fight with strength and teamwork. Hyenas fight with numbers and intelligence. When hyenas outnumber lions 3-1 or more, they often win. But when a coalition of male lions arrives, massive, roaring, bristling with fury, the hyenas flee or die. These battles aren't just physical. They are psychological. Each side tries to bluff, posture, intimidate, knowing that even a single mistake can cost everything. Likewise, hyenas change their breeding and denning areas to avoid lion prides. Some scientists have even recorded lion prides altering their hunting routes to avoid powerful hyena clans. They are locked in a chess match with blood for pieces. War at night. The darkness advantage. The savanna changes when the sun goes down. Their movements swift and coordinated. And unlike lions, which prefer ambushes and short chases, hyenas can run for miles without tiring. Night is the domain of the hyena. Their senses are sharp in the darkness. To dominate, to send a message. Lions, rest. Hyenas, prompt. If a lion pride is caught napping, a clan may launch a pre-dawn assault, not to feed, but to kill. And lions, in turn, will chase hyenas across territories, marking with roaring patrols, scent sprays, and displays of sheer force. Cost of the war. Casualties and consequences. No war is without loss. Lions lose cubs. Hyenas lose mothers. Clans fracture. Prides weaken. And sometimes, the very balance of nature teeters. In places where lion populations drop, hyena numbers surge, changing the ecosystem. Prey species dwindle. Conflict rises with other predators, leopards, wild dogs, cheetahs. In places where hyenas decline, lions grow overconfident, face famine, or turn on each other in internal disputes. This eternal war isn't just about two animals. It shapes the entire food chain, born into war. The next generation, a lion cub, opens its eyes. It sees its mother defend a kill from laughing enemies. A hyena pup crawls from its den and hears stories in snarls of ancestors who faced the golden beasts and lived to tell the tale. They are born not into peace, but into purpose. They are trained not to flee, but to stand. They grow knowing they are part of something older than themselves. A legacy, a war, a destiny. Who wins? The question echoes in every viewer's mind. Who wins, lions or hyenas? And the answer, neither and both. Because this isn't a battle with a finish line. It's a cycle, a ritual, a natural check and balance, where no side dominates forever, but both ensure the other stays strong. Without hyenas, lions grow soft. It honors those who fight for survival. Without lions, hyenas grow reckless. Together, they define the rhythm of the wild. Conclusion. The war that never ends in the end, the African wilderness does not choose sides. It respects power, it rewards strategy, and in that crucible of life and death, two warriors rise again and again. The hyena, forever at odds, forever in balance, forever at war, is the eternal battle. This is the law of the wild. This is Beast Instinct.